I'm looking for a chiropractor. How do I know if they're a good one? Here are 3 things you should consider and 3 things that don't matter. The first thing to consider is the office vibe. You walk into an office, it needs to feel like a place where you almost already feel better walking in. Let's say you go into an office and it's full of kids and you love kids. You love their laugh, you love the energy, you love everything about it. It's gonna make you feel better being there, and the chances are that when the doctor actually works on you, you're gonna enjoy that experience a lot more, which is going to help tune your whole nervous system into a much better state to heal, and that will get you better results long term. But let's say you don't like kids, and it's annoying, you don't want to be there, you don't like the noise, probably not the right place for your body to get better. When you're stressed out, how do you heal? You've got to be in a place where your body can actually recover and not be under super stress to actually make improvements. So the office vibe needs to be a place where you feel comfortable. The second thing is, when you're talking with the doctor, does it make sense? If the doctor says, we're gonna treat your symptoms, that might be another thing to consider. Are you there for a place that just wants to be the Band-Aid and maybe just kind of be the pain relief signal? Or are you looking for somebody that's gonna help you longer term to actually correct something? But does it make sense to you? It needs to make sense. Now, the third thing is, what do they actually do with you? Chiropractic care can involve many different things. Some chiropractors, honestly, are chiropractors because they couldn't get into physical therapy school. They want to teach you about exercise. They want to teach you how to rehab certain things. That's all fine and good. They're more like a trainer than they are a chiropractor. That's just, they have a label behind their name because that's what they went to school for, but they don't actually do that thing. Now, I'm not bashing that. The other end of the spectrum may be somebody who just adjusts you and you're out the door. That's not bad either. Both ends of the spectrum work and can help you get better and improve your life. But you need to be comfortable with what's being done. If you go in there with an expectation of being adjusted the way you see on some of the videos around on Instagram and social media, where the person is using their hands and there's a sound, but you go in and it's just exercise, you might be left thinking this is not chiropractic. Chiropractic doesn't work. The flip side might be, if you think you're going into a place and they're going to do exercise with you, but they adjust you, you're going to say, that's not what I expected. That doesn't work. You got to find the place that fits for what you're actually looking for. In my experience, the best results come when I can work on actually manually, physically adjusting the person, as well as taking stress and tension off the muscles, the fascia, the ligaments that may have become stressed because of the person's state that they're in. Here are the things that don't matter. The first thing is the letters after the person's name. Oftentimes, the people with the most letters after their name often actually know the least. They can actually recite the textbook, but they've never touched a human body. They don't actually know how to really help. They just know what the textbook says to do to try to help. Are you a textbook? Are you the exact person that they're talking about? No. Most often, the people that do have those letters are incredibly smart, and there are sometimes those people who are also fully capable of delivering on that education. But a lot of times, in my experience, it's not the case. I've seen that it doesn't really matter how many letters somebody has after their name. What really matters is how much they care and listen to you, so they can actually figure out what's going on with you, and you can actually get a good result from their care and treatment. The second thing that doesn't really matter is the time length of the appointment. Listen, if you go to a great restaurant and they make you a wonderful meal, but they take 3 hours to produce, are you actually enjoying that time? Yeah, maybe you're with family or friends or something like that, but you get the idea. We want to have a wonderful meal in an appropriate amount of time. If the doctor can get the result for you that you're looking for and appreciate your time so that you can go about your busy life, isn't that better than just sitting around waiting or sitting around and wasting your time doing procedures that don't really matter to you actually getting better? So oftentimes people say, well, it was just a couple of minutes that I was in the office or something like that. Well, listen, if you get an injection, it's just a couple of minutes that you actually get the injection. What's the rest of your time there in a medical office? Just sitting around waiting, maybe even just talking about things that don't matter. Things that actually happen in the appointment should matter. And so sometimes people get confused about how the length of the time equates to the benefit that you're going to have, and it's just not the case. The third thing that doesn't matter is the other stuff that the doctor does. I'm going to tell you the truth here, and it might make some people angry. Oftentimes, doctors that have a lot of other stuff, a lot of other things, aren't really focused on anything. They see all these shiny things, different machines and gadgets and things that they could do to help you, but they're not really good at producing the results, so they're always looking for the next thing. It's kind of like if someone's a chef and they're not really good at making anything, so they just try to learn something new, but they don't ever master making great pasta or a salad or a steak, whatever your flavor is. People that often have the most things that they do with you often aren't the most capable in that thing and a master of something. I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but I'm just telling you the truth and the way that I've seen it play out numerous times. There are cases where an office can have multiple different things that they do with you which can be extremely beneficial. Seriously. So the message of, does it matter that they have other stuff in the office? Not necessarily, unless it does work for your improvement of your condition. I hope that those 3 cases on what to look for and what not to look for and that don't matter help you find an office that rings for you. If you're in the Mount Pleasant or Charleston area and you're trying to find the best chiropractor, here's what we do in our office. We speak in plain English so you understand. We do procedures that get you to improve on the condition that you came in with. We value your health and value your time. So you're not spending 35, 45 minutes waiting or just doing nonsense in the actual treatment room. We're gonna get you into the office, we're gonna do what's needed to help you improve, and then you're gonna go about your busy day because we know you have busy lives. Some of the things that we wanna make sure we help our patients understand is the things that they come in with is what's going on, why is it happening, what do you need to do about it, how much is that gonna cost, and how long is it gonna take? Those are some of the questions that we are very clear with our patients about to make sure that they understand everything that's going on and what it's going to take to get them healthy again. If you're in this local area and you're looking for a chiropractor to help you, that's just going to value your time and help you get better, contact us. Go to our website, lowcountrychiropractic.com for a free consultation, and we hope we'll see you here in the office.